Standing 6'8", number 5, Maurice Davis.
Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Portland TrailBlazers going up against the Denver Nuggets. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Cam Johnson.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. And it's Lowry in at the 5. And for Portland, Avdia is the 3 with Grant at the 4. Davis out there with Henderson. All right, Clark, a decent chunk into the season now. At what point are you starting to feel the aches and pains?
Well, let me think about that. It all depends, BA, on your service time in the league. How many miles do you have on your wheels? For older guys, it only takes a few games. For the younger guys, they're on autopilot and they just go, go, go.
And here's Murray. Lowry outside. Shot clock at 6. Porter from outside. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Offensive board. From behind the arc. And again, Denver no good. Now Portland with it, and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. I asked Coach what the plan is for slowing down Jamal Murray. They said, honestly, it comes down to team defense. You need to be aware of where Jamal is at all times. He can light you up. But Murray also can dish it, so we have to be smart guarding him. Always a difficult task defending the talented Canadian Jamal Murray. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Porter over Avdia. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
On the wing, Grant. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Man, that is almost the perfect arc on that mid-range J from Grant. You can see evidence of the work he's put into improving that jump shot of his.
Here's Lowry. 14 points for him last game against Cleveland. And here's Porter outside. Misses again, now 0 for 3.
Rough patch here, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Inside, Porter with the steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Brown's shot is good.
Growing into more of a passer, MPJ getting that assist.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, BA. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too, this is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
Now here's Porter, a steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. He buries it from 3.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Here's Davis. On the wing, Grant from outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Grant's got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. Second, the Nuggets. Fourth, Portland.
Great game planning by both of these coaching staffs as of late. Both teams have been effective defensively.
Here's Brown. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Davis. He had 22 in the win against the Clippers. Henderson finds Grant. Henderson scanning the floor. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, a ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Henderson hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Gordon outside to the right side. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. They get it again. Murray for 3. It's not going to go for him.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's Brown, checked by Davis. It's stolen by Henderson. Now the Blazers moving it up. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, just a stunning play by Henderson, speeding away all on his own.
Murray passes to Lowry. Porter with it. Oh, there's the alley! And out of bounds, the TrailBlazers will take it.
And they rank second in points off turnovers. They don't just force mistakes, they make sure to cash in on them.
And their defense you talked about, holding opponents to a very low field goal percentage. They play alert, aggressive D that does not allow many open shots. TrailBlazers lead by 4. Henderson with it. Coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers. There's a screen. TrailBlazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Avdia can't get it to go. And it's Lowry with the ball for Denver. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Now here's Porter. Buries it from 3. Porter's got 6.
A true sniper from long range. Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Here's Brown, checked by Davis. And Davis with the block. Henderson outside. Back to Davis. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Lowry. Nuggets trail by 3. Gordon right side. Pass to Brown. Now Murray. Out left to the wing. Here's Lowry. The putback. That shot off. TrailBlazers lead by 3. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, despite standing about 6'2", Henderson has a big-time vertical, and he plays a lot bigger than his height.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Henderson.
The first free throw is good. Holmes, he's checked in for Lowry. Henderson hits them both. Here's Murray. No points so far. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Holmes. Not a lot of room. Outside Porter. Picked by Holmes. 6 to shoot. From 15 feet away. Porter's shot is off.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Grant finds Henderson. Defended by Holmes. Back to Henderson. Over Murray. He goes up again. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And the TrailBlazers lead by 7.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To the paint. Here's Brown. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Henderson, the pass to Graham. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Brown. Holmes, a screen on Davis. Let's go with a three. Rebound by the TrailBlazers. Out to the right wing. Henderson outside. Outside Davis. Lets it go from the wing. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. 9-point game. Here's Murray driving to the basket, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Personal foul.
Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did. After coming off an ACL injury, he leads them to the finals along with Jokic and the rest of his teammates, and he went off in every playoff series. Tough shots, clutch shots, timely shots. Incredible stuff by Jamal Murray.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Now here's Holiday. Grant outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy's a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk it. Shoot two.
First one falls for him.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Pickett, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And so Grant nails them both.
And here in the first, they really are hitting their free throws.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, that's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
Outside Johnson. That shot off the mark. Good D by Sharp.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Holiday. Outside Sharp. Makes good on the step-back jumper. And the TrailBlazers lead by 10.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Here's Johnson. A 23-point game for him in the win against Cleveland. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Johnson. Yet to see a basket. Here he goes. Pickett passes to Holmes. Outside Johnson. Back to Holmes. Pass to Pickett. Over Holiday. And that one's good. Pickett. Portland leading by 8.
2 minutes.
Outside Holiday.
2 minutes.
Now here's Grant. Hauled in by Brown. The Nuggets shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. To the wing on the left. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Johnson passes to Holmes. No good with the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Releases from 15. And Holmes pulls it down. Nuggets trail by 8. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Brown. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Brown is a physical player, so he's not going to be bothered by contact or having to play through contact.
Pass to Klingon. 1:02 left in the first. Grant. Can't get it to go. 3 for 7 shooting now. Brown against Sharp. Here's Pickett. There's the 3. Doesn't go that time. Here's Kamari, covered by Johnson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Portland shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Portland making a switch here. Murray's checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Strother's checked in for Johnson.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
You have to love how fearless they've played. It keeps getting them to the free throw line.
And that is always a good recipe for offensive efficiency and a key to their lead tonight.
He could have gone straight to the hole, but they'll take that 3.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Portland TrailBlazers. Leading by 5. Pass to Klingon. 23 seconds left to play in the first. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Pickett. And another basket for Denver. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now Sharp. Outside Holiday. Takes a 3. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the TrailBlazers leading by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the TrailBlazers.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
And not to mention the fact they've been living at the line. I don't know if you want to say embellishing contact, but they're certainly selling the fouls for sure.
Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Michael Porter out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Pickett in at the point. TrailBlazers lead by 5. Henderson outside. Pass to Murray. And here's Sharp. Henderson outside. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. Henderson's got 9 points.
Oh, good three ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Porter a screen. Holmes with it. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Watson passes to Pickett. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Avdia. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
That free throw misses. Davis, he's checked in for Portland. The Nuggets making a switch here. And he sinks the second. Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 13-point game against Cleveland. Outside Hardaway. From outside the arc. Rebound by the TrailBlazers.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Murray, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. To the middle, cuts off the pass. And here they come. Here's Avdia. And he makes it on the layup. Avdia's got his second bucket of the night.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Strother. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Porter's shot is off. Now Portland with it. Right now on a 9-0 run. Davis with it. Now Porter defending. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
At the line for Portland, Murray taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Denver. Johnson comes in for Strother. And Murray drops them both. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Checked in for Murray. And with this break, we can see the teams that are wasting no time turning defense into offense. Denver in second.
And lately, they've not only been forcing turnovers, but capitalizing on them on the other end. hustling hard to convert every time.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Gordon outside. Murray passes to Lowry. No good again that time.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
They're looking at a lot of road contests in the next stretch, but this squad has been very good away from home, and I think that continues.
And he knocks down the first one.
Great basketball play runs into family for Jeremy Grant, but he really has become his own man out on the floor and shown us his own unique talents.
And so Grant nails them both. And here are the Nuggets now. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Outside Johnson. Murray, a screen on Avdia. Johnson for three. Portland with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Gordon finds Hardaway. Outside Johnson. Will it go? Knocks down the long J. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On Tim Hardaway's best nights, Clark, he can light it up from the perimeter.
Yeah, he's got a great stroke and compose matchup problems when he's got it going. When that happens, it forces opponents to adjust their defensive posture. So he's extremely valuable when he gets it going, knocking down shots on the perimeter.
Now here's Murray. Johnson a screen on Davis. Lets it fly. Murray, no good. TrailBlazers lead by 15. Down low. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Lowry. Now here's Johnson. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Grant. Johnson against Avdia. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the TrailBlazers as Portland retains possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jeremy Grant.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Portland making a switch here. Thibault's checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Brown's checked in. Nuggets on D. Trailing by 17. Henderson outside. Shoots. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Murray. Pass to Gordon. It's rebounded by Grant.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Nuggets trail by 17. Brown passes to Murray. Gordon outside. Just 5 to shoot. Hardaway from outside. And again, Denver no good. And it's the TrailBlazers ball. They're on a 15-3 run. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Brown. 5 points in the game. Murray. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Assist from
Murray's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Davis. He's got 5. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. It goes on Tim Hardaway. Williams is checked in for Portland.
shooting 1.
One shot.
Davis, no good on that free throw. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
Denver shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
First free throw is good.
Hardaway Jr. knows his role on this team, which is to provide scoring and leadership.
Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. Hardaway hits them both. Portland leading by 17. And here's Davis. He has 7. Henderson outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for Portland, Henderson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Kamara, he's checked in for Davis. Henderson hits them both. Murray with it. He's got 5. Gordon outside. From deep, Johnson nails it from 3. Johnson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
TrailBlazers lead by 16. Outside Thibault, pass to Henderson. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Murray. Johnson on the wing. Defended by Henderson. Johnson passes to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Aaron Gordon is no pushover. Far from it. I mean, with the ability to knock down shots despite contact, this young fella's impressive.
And the Blazers making a change here. Holiday is checked in. Brown, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Pickett comes in for Murray. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
Clark, when it comes to someone like Aaron Gordon, it seems like he makes at least one jaw-dropping play every night.
Well, when you've got that kind of special athleticism, BA, you can do that. You can make highlight-type plays just by virtue of your activity and giftedness as an athlete. But he's become a heck of a basketball player, too. You always knew the athleticism was there, the energy was there, the work rate was there. But now you're seeing the skill development. I love watching him work.
And here are the TrailBlazers now. Now Holiday. No points yet. To the inside. Kamari, no good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Pickett. Here's Brown. Now here's Holmes. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. Shot clock at 6. Over to the wing. Fires for 3. The shot by Brown, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Holiday. Outside, Williams. Here's Klingon. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, BA. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. So he can't get either to fall. Nuggets trail by 13. Johnson passes to Pickett. And here's Holmes. Pass to Pickett. The Nuggets need to get one up. Launches a 3. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Here's Holiday. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
From the wing, Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch. building some momentum.
Here's Klingon, defended by Holmes. Up top, Johnson. Pass to Pickett. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And Williams has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. 11-point game. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. And Sharp the bucket on the assist from Williams. Sharp's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Here's Pickett. They set the pick. Johnson for 3. And he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
Now he's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early.
Here's Klingon. Still no points. Williams passes to Holiday.
2 minutes remaining.
Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Nuggets trail by 13. Here's Pickett. And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter.
And their ranking in lowest opponent scoring is second in the league. Their defense is more than an asset. It's a weapon.
And when you turn the ball over against this team, they run it on you. You just can't afford to make mistakes against them because they're the best in the league at converting off turnovers. That free throw, no good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Denver. Strother comes in for Pickett. And he's good on the second. A minute 42 left in the second. Outside Holiday. Here's Klingon, defended by Holmes. Oh, nice shot by Klingon.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Strother. No made baskets yet. Outside Porter. Outside Watson. Pass to Porter. Five on the clock. And again, Denver no good. Portland leading by 14. Here's Kamare. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Michael Porter Jr. First personal.
Murray's checked in for Portland.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Kamare. One shot.
.59 seconds left in the second quarter. And here's Brown. He's got 5. Pass to Holmes. Now Watson. Now here's Brown. Outside Porter. Tries to break his ice. The rebound by Murray.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Here's Kamare, defended by Watson. Pass to Holiday. Murray deciding where to go with it. Down low. Deflects the pass. Outside Watson. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
And so it's Portland liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, dribble penetration has been a problem for you. How do you creep back into this game?
Yeah, they came out, punched us in the mouth. We just have to do a better job one-on-one containment. And when somebody does get beat, somebody's got to provide help. Right now, we're just playing Olay defense, and they're killing us.
You'll have to throw the punch first in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Portland TrailBlazers.
They've been fearless tonight. That kind of attitude becomes contagious. I mean, look how many times they've gotten to the stripe.
Yeah, I mean, they brought their gear. They've been camping out at the line all night. Okay, and now let's check out the power rankings as we move through the middle of the season.
And taking a look at the TrailBlazers, they're in that #1 spot for a reason, playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Scoot Henderson. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Avdia's the 3 with Grant at the 4. Henderson out there with Davis. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Counted from distance. Grant's got 14 points.
I like the fact that Grant has steadily, throughout his career, worked on expanding his offensive game. It's really difficult for defenses to match up with his activity.
Now here's Gordon. Porter with a screen on Grant. Pass to Porter. Now here's Lowry, guarded closely. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Denver shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Free throws good from Lowry. Portland leading by 16. Henderson with it. Grant outside. Outside Davis. Avdia passes to Graham. Inside. And Davis slams it home.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And so here is Denver after the basket by Portland. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Looking at our 2K leaderboard, these teams have been absolutely fantastic hitting the offensive boards. The TrailBlazers, 4th.
And the energy this team plays with on the offensive glass is infectious. They simply don't give up and keep after plays, which has boded well for them.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Gordon finds Porter. Three-pointer off the mark. And so Davis will bring it up for the TrailBlazers. Here's Grant, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Grant is just really an aggressive player who welcomes contact on his shots. I mean, the defense has to be careful around him because he's looking to draw fouls.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Jeremy Grant.
That one falls for Grant. And so Grant nails them both. So it's Denver now. Now Porter. Give him 8 points now. Lowry outside. Pass to Murray. Outside Porter. Over Avdia. Porter's shot is off. TrailBlazers lead by 20. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets really believe in Jamal Murray. Coach Michael Malone said, what I want from Jamal is to be himself. If he does that, all the other stuff will take care of itself. But I want him to challenge himself to be a leader and to do the things every day that got him to this point.
Well, Murray will always put in the work. We know that. Good stuff, Allie. Here's Brown. He's got 5. Gordon, left side. Lowry against Davis. Lowry drawing the double team. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Porter. And there's a 3-second violation.
And looking at their defensive marks, they are top 5 in opponent shooting percentage. This is a squad that wants to shut down teams on a nightly basis.
And touching on their second chance points, they rank 3rd in the league. One of the best at hitting the offensive glass. For Portland, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Gordon against Grant. Davis with it. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Avdia from outside hits the 3-pointer. Avdia's got 9.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Gordon to stop the run. Nails it from beyond the arc. Gordon's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Here's Henderson. Connects. The jumper drops. He's got 13.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Porter. Give him 8 points now. Gordon can't hit.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Henderson, the pass to Graham. Back to Henderson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Denver has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Brown. He's got 5. Pass to Lowry. Over Avdia. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Denny Avdia.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Lowry taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Lowry. And Denver making a change here. Johnson's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so Grant will bring it up for the TrailBlazers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Davis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
That one misses. The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Pass to Murray. Lowry with a screen on Davis. Goes up on the wing. Takes the 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Avdia outside to the paint. Here's Grant. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Grant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Pass to Brown. Now Lowry fires the 3. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Henderson. Tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Lowry. Hardaway's checked in for the Nuggets.
Now on the floor for the Nuggets, number 3, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Grant against Johnson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Boy, it's fun watching Grant go to work down there. I mean, making the defense try to get aggressive with him, and then he wins that battle.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
That one falls for Grant. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Tell you what, when you start locking it down at the line, usually good things tend to happen.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Murray. Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. Brown's got his third basket on the night right there.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Henderson with it. And he dunks it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Gordon on the wing. Outside Hardaway. And again, Denver with a three.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Team foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. For the TrailBlazers, Williams comes in for Grant, and it's Thibault in for Davis. Pickett, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
One shot.
TrailBlazers lead by 21. Henderson, the pass to Avdia. Outside Thibault. Pass to Avdia. Clock at 6. There's a screen. The three ball. Hardaway grabs the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Pickett, defended by Henderson. Hardaway with it. Over Henderson. Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got 6 in the quarter.
Like saying the different ways Hardaway Jr. attacks the defense.
Outside Thibault. It's Avdia on the wing. Outside, Williams lets the three fly. Denver grabs the miss. Pass to Brown. Here's Pickett. Gordon outside. Here's Pickett over Thibault. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Matisse Thibault.
4th team foul. At the line for the Nuggets. Pickett. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. So both teams changing it up here. Both good from the line that time. Now here's Holiday. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Outside Sharp. The three. Watson with the rebound. And here's Denver. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Here's Pickett. He's got 6. It's Brown on the wing. Stolen by Sharp. Going inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sharp's got 6 points.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Pickett. Pass to Holmes. Here's Pickett. He's covered by Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Johnson. This one for 3. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And here's Holiday. Sharp with it. There's the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Sharp's got 5 points now this quarter.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Here's Pickett. Pass to Holmes. Now here's Watson. Back to Holmes. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for Portland. They have a 19-point lead. Now Holiday. Outside Sharp. From the arc. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Pass to Johnson. Here's Holmes. Back to Johnson. And here's Watson. Covered by Thibault. Watson inside. Outside Johnson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. TrailBlazers lead by 22. Thibault passes to Holiday. From downtown. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Pickett. He has 6. Pass to Johnson. Can they get it? Unable to get that one. Well, the TrailBlazers shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Outside Sharp. Holiday, a screen on Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Brown against Sharp. Shoots over Brown. Sharp, no good. And Denver shooting just 34% so far in this one. Johnson passes to Pickett. 1:43 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. From deep, Johnson. Rebound by the TrailBlazers. Klingen's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting just 36% in the third. And here's Brown for three. Rebound by the TrailBlazers.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Here's Sharp. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Sharp.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Murray's checked in for Portland. Kamara comes in for Thibault. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Denver. Strawther comes in for Brown. Both free throws good from Sharp.
And collectively, as the game has progressed, they've been shooting really well from the charity stripe.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
1:03 left to play in the third. Oh, it's stolen. It's Sharp on the wing. Lots of room. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's Denver. Here's Strawther. He's scoreless. Pickett passes to Holmes. Watson with it. Here's Pickett. And again, it's Denver missing. On offense, here are the TrailBlazers. They're on a 13-3 run. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
At the line for one, Kamara.
Here we go. Shooting one. Come on. Serious.
And that one misses. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Looking to end this cold spell. Back to Porter. The three. The rebound by Murray. Now here's Holiday. Outside Murray. It's Sharp on the wing. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. It's been all about Jeremy Grant for the TrailBlazers. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Michael Porter out there with Zeke Naji. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Pickett in at the point guard position. Strawther no good. And the TrailBlazers shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Back to Wright. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan, without any middle person. and that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
Good luck. First personal foul. First team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Portland?
You got to admire how hard they've worked to get to the line. All game long, they've been going right into the defense and drawing foul after foul.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. So it's Portland now. Pass to Landale. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Here's Walter. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Here's Pickett. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
Here's Walter. Here's Landale. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets shooting only 31% in the game. Pass to Pickett. Here's Najee. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Denver. Zeke Najee taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Porter Jr. So hits one and misses one at the line. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Here's Pickett. Portland making their last shot. Pass to Gordon. Here's Strother. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Here's Pickett. Drives to the hoop. Here's Najee.
Right, always working hard at the defensive end, doing a nice job with the solid contest there.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Landale. And here is Williams.
Just his first turnover of the night. He's been poised and he's been focused. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pickett passes to Hardaway. Gordon with a screen on Thybulle. Thybulle against Hardaway. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Pickett. And right with the defensive effort. The TrailBlazers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Murray finds Williams. 3-pointer. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Gordon against Murray. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Thybulle. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
You know, really, Hardaway Jr., guys, is a threat to score from anywhere.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Pass to Williams. Launches it. Rebounded by Pickett. The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Here's Najee. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williams. Lets a floater go. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
At the line for one, Zaire Williams.
One shot.
So it's Denver now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Pass to Gordon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on DeLon Wright.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
Shooting for Denver, Aaron Gordon. At the line for 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Good on the second one. And here's Wright. Pass to Landale. Now here's Williams. Count the basket.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
The Nuggets have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Here's Najee. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Nuggets ball.
Here's Pickett. Over Wright. And that one's good. Pickett.
Assisted by Zeke Najee.
So it's Portland now. Wright with the ball. Pass to Landale. And here is Williams.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers, number 33, Umair Sweet.
The Nuggets have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Here's Najee. Pass to Pickett. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, B.A. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Now here's Thibault. Now here's Wright. Outside, Williams. And there's the screen. Fires the 3. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Pickett. Gordon with a screen on Wright. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Denver, Pickett. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Holiday's checked in for Wright. And Denver with a change here too. Holmes, he's checked in for Najee. That one's no good. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Denver's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pickett passes to Gordon. Pass to Holmes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pickett. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Pickett. Williams grabs the board. Hardaway against Holiday. To snap the cold streak. And the layup is up and in.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Pickett passes to Gordon. Now here's Holmes. He's covered closely. Outside Hardaway. Hits a three-pointer. Hardaway's got 11 in the second half.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Outside, Williams. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pickett passes to Hardaway. Gordon with a screen on Thibault. Hardaway against Thibault with the step back. Takes one from 10 feet. Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, you love Hardaway Jr.'s confidence and aggressiveness. When he's going like this, he feels like nobody can guard him.
So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, B.A.
Holmes finds Hardaway. He can't get that one to fall. For Portland, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Now Holiday. Outside, Williams. To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Pickett. Pass to Holmes. Here's Hardaway. The 3 is up. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
This is Hardaway Jr.'s bread and butter. Really lethal off the catch.
Outside Murray. Now here's Thibault. To the inside. Now Murray. Williams, a screen on Gordon. Murray from outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Holmes. Right side Hardaway. Holmes, a screen on Thibault. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Hardaway's got 20.
The midi went down easy for Hardaway Jr.
A minute 39 left in the final quarter. Inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. And it's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have in getting it right.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the TrailBlazers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jeremy Grant.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
And he makes a first. Both free throws good from Holmes. Portland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Outside Holiday. On the wing, Davis. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Portland TrailBlazers. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth. To the paint. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Pass to Strother. Over Williams. And again, it's Denver missing. Outside Davis. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
you.